Hey, so this is Angie again. Just updating about my second appointment that I had. It was actually 2 weeks ago already, but haven't really had a chance to tape yet. So I went in for kind of an emergency thing actually. My tad over here was really bothering me over the weekend. I had worked and it was just getting more and more sore, and it looked kind of red, and I had some of the other nurses look at it, and they thought it looked kind of like inflamed, and I thought maybe it was infected. So after that weekend was up, I made an appointment on Monday to get me in the same day, and so it turns out it wasn't infected. It was just like screwed in too tight, so he had to back it out a little bit, and that was it. It's been fine ever since. So he said that the gum tissue was kind of growing over it, and that's why I was having some discomfort with it. So that's been good. While I was there, I asked if they could just do my appointment. When I made my 8-week appointment, they couldn't get me in at the 8-week point, so it was going to be like an extra 2.5 weeks. So I actually ended up getting in at like 7 weeks instead of the like 10.5. So I was happy about that. What they did is the power chain that was all the way across, they took that off, and so now, let's see, from my fangs back on both sides and here back, there's power chain, and they put new power chains from the tads here, and he told him to make sure it's only the 2 loops of power chain, because he kept putting 3. And now that these have, like, they're not overlapped anymore, I can actually feel the movement going up. I don't know how noticeable it is to anybody else. And if I look at pictures before and now, I can see a little bit of a change as far as like the amount of gum tissue that I can see. But I can feel it, so I'm happy about that because I know there's change going on. My impacted tooth has been the same ever since. I'm hoping that I get some gum that grows in between, because right now there's just like a gap on both sides. And I guess it's really all the changes I have. Oh, they put a midline tie right here, which is just like a really thin wire that they like wrapped from one tooth, and then it's just like twisted over and over to the other tooth to keep them from getting too much of a space. And I do actually have a little bit of a gap in my front teeth, which I think is actually kind of cute, but I think it's because I know it's going to go away at some point. And my front teeth have always, like when I flossed, there was, I'd like pop the floss in, all of my teeth, because I had such crowding that I had to like work the floss in, and it would finally pop in. And now when I floss, it goes right in, and I'm actually having spaces, like here, and now, as of like a day ago, right there I have a space too. And this tooth over here was halfway on that tooth, so that's really, really cool. I just want to see the gum tissue go away. That's my big thing. That was my biggest complaint. That's why I got braces for the most part. I hate the gummy smile. But like I said, I can feel it now. I can feel the pressure, and these 2 teeth here are actually sore. Like if I touch them, I can feel that they're sore. There's pressure on them. So I guess I just had to wait for everything to like unlock before they could move up. So I think that's about it. No other real changes. It's been almost 2 months, a couple more days, and it'll be 2 months since I've had my braces on. So I'll do another one of those collage things that I did last time, so to show the changes. So it's been quite a lot of changes, really. So my next appointment, which is October 5th, I think it's a Monday, I get new wire on, so I'm excited for that. And it should be the Sure Smile wire. I think I get that next time, which is like a robotically adjusted wire, and it's supposed to make your changes happen faster because they're more like precise. So rather than having to move like down then over, it just kind of goes over because of like they do like an X-ray of your head and or some kind of a, I'm pretty sure it's like an X-ray and some kind of a scan anyway, and then they send it down to somewhere in Texas, and from there the robotic hands make the wire, and it's pretty interesting. So that's about it. So I'll have a new video up in a few days, somewhere around the weekend, either just before or just after, and that's it. So thanks to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers, and keep asking any questions that you have. I've loved all of the letters and questions and everything I've gotten, so keep me updated with what's going on with you as well, and thanks for watching. Bye.